All right, welcome everybody. We're not officially starting yet. We've still got about 8 or 9 minutes to go, but I did want to make sure I got on and told everyone, just wanted to say hi to everybody and get started. And I'll tell you what's going on in my life like we always do for the first 10 minutes. Welcome to all of you absolutely stellar, serious, kick butt Learn Nation members for being here early. All right, there we go. I just wanted to make sure that everything was running on the event and I can check it here on my laptop. So awesome. Well, we've got a lot of people joining us here. Welcome everybody. Welcome Learn Nation. We've still got about 10 minutes. Well, let's see here. How much time do we have? About 7 minutes before we officially begin. But while we're all hanging out, I wanted to just get on and say hi and see how everyone's doing. So let's do this, okay? We got a powerful training session today. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and pre-fill your name, your email at that little comment section below. So what I will ask you to do is tell me where you're calling in from today. We've got hundreds of people already on. Just tell me where you're calling in from. That way, Ryan says, you rock. Derek says, Learn Nation. And John Rojas is calling from Dubai. Oh, man, I love Dubai. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to move my laptop here so it doesn't look like I'm looking all the way over there. And I want to be able to look at you guys when I talk to you. So tell me where you're calling in from. Let's see. I've got lots of people saying hi. Tons of people that are excited. Make sure you go ahead and answer the question. You know what that does is, right? It saves your name and email into the little applet below this webinar screen. So for the rest of our webinar together, you can continue to engage with me. You can continue to answer questions, and you can just type your comment. You don't have to type in your name and email every time. All right, we've got someone. Wow, what is this? Lester is from Kuching, Borneo Island. I've never heard of that. I don't know where that is. We got California in the house, Florida, North Carolina, all kinds of people from all over the United States here. Costa Rica, we've got Jenny from Costa Rica. We got people from Caribbean. Melissa, welcome from Caribbean. Virginia, Arlington, Virginia. Brad, I'm going to be in Arlington very soon, so welcome. And then Lisa from Toronto. We've got people from Texas, New York. Tim, Christian, Tony from Florida. Hey, Ryan from Honolulu. Man, I am jealous. It's cold out over there right behind me. You're in beautiful weather, so good for you. Let's see here. All right, the live email just hit too, so we're going to have a lot of people packing in the house. Terry from Baltimore, Maryland. Terry, you're like up the street from me. That's awesome. 45 minutes up the street from me. Guys, thank you so much for participating and telling me where you are coming in from. We've got people from all over the place. Derek, I have no idea what Glasgow is, but that sounds really cool. Siddharth Mehta from India. All right, Siddharth, where in India? You got Brazil, Albania. Man, this is what I love about having an online business. Can you guys believe this? We are in the presence together today of people from all over the world, literally from all over the world. That is just, it's awesome. So much fun. All right, tell you what, we're going to have a lot of fun today. We've got a great session coming up here on our Learn Success Weekly every Wednesday at 9 p.m. I want you to tell me, I want you to give me the one word that explains how you feel today. How you feeling out there? Just one word. Give me the one word. I'm going to read out some of my favorite ones, okay? Give me the one word that explains how you feel. Now, remember, we're on a Google Hangout. This is not a GoToWebinar. So typically, whenever I say something, there's going to be about a 10 to 15 second, maybe sometimes 20-second delay from the time that I said it to the time you hear it. So you're going to hear me repeat things like, say yes, say yes, say yes. I'm not trying to be annoying. It's just that I don't get to see it until about 20 seconds after I've said it. So we still got a lot of people typing in. Kester from Toronto, Carolina from Germany, Dan from Michigan. Brazil is in the house. I'm going to mess up your name, but I'm going to try to say it anyway. Gianluca from Brazil. Chewy from Hollandia. I don't know what that is, but it, again, like I said, sounds awesome. All right, so guys, all right, I got it. Mark says hungry. Lester says pump. Sheila says exhilarated. CJ says utmost. I don't know what that means, but CJ, I like it. Utmost sounds great. Robert says fantastic. Hamilton says expectant. Julie says fabulous. Kim says eager. We got all kinds of amazing words here. Awesome, hungry, pumped, exhilarated. That's what I want to hear. You know, I want to tell you guys a little story here before we start. We still have about 4 or 5 minutes. You know, I have been up today since, you ready for this? I've been up since 7 in the morning. It is now currently 9 p.m. almost. And I have been at an event the entire day. We have our Learn Masters workshop going on. So 42 lucky students flew in here. They're literally a minute away from my house right now at a hotel. Currently, they're having dinner, having drinks, having a good time. But Learn Success Weekly must go on. So I'm here with you. And we've been having just a great time together, building their businesses. They're all done by tomorrow. They will be done, ready, and getting traffic to their businesses. And it's just been such an honor. So it's been a long day. And whenever it's been a long day, what do I need? What do I ask for from you so that we can have a powerful session? That's right. I ask for your energy. I ask for you to be excited, pumped, responsive. I want to hear from you. Every time we ask a question that says yes or type number 1 or give me a one-word answer to it, please participate. If you're watching on your mobile, well, you're not going to be able to, but maybe you can go to your computer and watch it, all right? But if you're watching on your computer, there's a little applet right below this stream, and that will be, you can type in anything you want there, and I can see it right here. I have a laptop in front of me, and I'll be able to read it. We've got a tremendous guest today, and just awesome information that we're going to be sharing. I am really, truly am incredibly excited, incredibly pumped, and I want to welcome everyone again to Success Weekly here. So we will be starting up in about 2 minutes. And again, like I said, just tons of people pouring in. And if you're just getting in, welcome to the room. Welcome to the group, everybody. Our guest is here. We did a little mic check about 10 minutes ago. He's just grabbing a drink of water. He'll be right back. And then we are going to get kicked off with today's Success Weekly, which is, Business Summit number 2. What is the second most popular business model we're seeing in the internet right now? Everyone is talking about e-commerce. So we're going to talk about e-commerce today. We're going to talk about the 5 steps to starting to sell products right out of China that you don't own, that you don't spend money getting. You don't have to warehouse. You don't have to ship. You don't have to hold inventory for. You don't have to have a staff or employees for. This is neat. This has never happened in the world of e-commerce before. This has not existed. This is the reason I went into digital publishing, because I didn't want to deal with products and warehousing and shipping. So you couldn't do back then what you can do today. So it's really interesting. It's a really cool business model. It might fit a lot of you watching. You might find that it is indeed something you're excited about. So welcome again to today's session. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do a cash giveaway at the end. So if you're watching, again, we haven't officially started. If you just joined us, welcome to Learn's Success Weekly, our third one. It's our third one this week. Last week, we had some little hiccups on the Wednesday session. This week, we don't. We are up and kicking, and we're doing awesome. So we are going to kick off very shortly, and we will be giving away some awesome prizes at the end. And like I said, we've got tremendous training. So make sure you're indeed ready to take notes. If you just joined us, make sure to put in your email address and your name below, fill out that little applet, and submit something to me. Kathy says, hi, Anik and team. Thank you so much for all your hard work. I bought into the Inbox Blueprint family a while ago and have been working on a few ideas, and one of them finally came together. Well, awesome, Kathy. Congratulations. I left a voicemail on your machine and haven't got a response yet. Kathy, we will be in touch with you very shortly. And she says, much love to you all. Kathy, well, we love you too. Thank you so much for your kind words. All right. Well, we will be starting very soon. Luis says, these sessions are great. They make me feel connected. Well, thank you very much. That's exactly what we're aiming for. That's what we're going for. That's why we do our Success Weeklies. So again, thank you and welcome. Ebony says, fantastic. Dave says, let's crank it up and learn. Well, we're ready. We are ready, Dave. All right, here's what we're going to do, all right? One final thing before we get started. Where are we at? We're about 2 minutes over time. We still got a lot of people pouring in, but we're going to start. So here's what I want everybody to do. This is our drum roll moment. Everybody who is on, while I flip over to our screen, well, actually, I'll just stay on screen here. I'm going to ask you for some engagement, all right? We're going to get some excitement going in the room. We're going to get some energy going before we bring on our guest. And first and foremost, I'm going to tell you every Wednesday, just like today, at this exact time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we run our Success Weekly episodes brought to you by Learn. Some of you have said, Anik, you look tired. Guys, I've been up since 7 a.m. I'm not tired. I might not look as fresh, but I'm not tired. I'm pumped about life. I'm pumped about what you're doing. I'm pumped to be here and to coach and guide you. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m., rain or snow, it does not matter. I will be here, or somebody from the Learn team will be here. I need you to be committed to being here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. We're going to share all kinds of awesome information. Next week, we're going to talk about how to build an email list without an opt-in page. Something new that's going on in the world of email marketing. And then sometimes we're going to have brilliant guests on like we do tonight. Sometimes we're going to talk about mindset, peak performance. Sometimes we're going to talk about entrepreneurship in general. Then we'll talk about tactical strategies like tonight, how to build an e-commerce business. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to type in hashtag Learn Nation right there in the comment section below. We're going to start with this. Hashtag Learn Nation in the comment section below. If you are committed to this community, you are committed to being here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. like you are this very moment. Now, again, if you're watching a replay of this, then you need to go to successweekly.com and sign up and get your seat saved. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m., I need you here. So if you're here right now and you're committing to being here every week, 9 p.m., type in hashtag Learn Nation. Let's see who's going to be our first person. All right. We got our first person here. Ready? Jeremy, Master of Destiny. I won't give away any more. Jeremy, Master of Destiny. Thank you for typing in hashtag Learn Nation. And since then, just tons and tons are pouring in. Wow. Amazing. Guys, I want you to know what that means to me, that you really, really are part of this community. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. We love having you here. So thank you for that. Next, last but not least, I want you guys to type in the number 1 right now. If you're excited about what's coming up today, we're going to talk about the e-commerce business model. Nothing to sell. I just want you to learn, all right? I want you to be educated. Some of you may not find this to be your business model. Some of you may not find this to be what you want to do. Last week, we talked about digital publishing. A lot of people love that. This week, I'm going to talk about e-commerce. Now, how much do I do in e-commerce? See, my wife is doing a lot in e-commerce. That's what she loves to do. I'm a digital publishing guy myself. But my job is not to teach you what I love. My job is to teach you what is going on in the world of online entrepreneurship. And in the world of online entrepreneurship, we cannot avoid the fact that e-commerce has become a big deal, a big, big deal. So today I'm here to tell you I have gone out and found the best expert that I know who's done over $20 million in e-commerce, and he's broken it down into 5 steps that anyone can emulate. And my favorite part of this presentation is the following. It is the fact that you indeed do not have to stock inventory, buy inventory, have employees, risk money. You can sell 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 of the millions of products that are made in China, all right? And you can do them right from your computer. You can do them while traveling the world. You don't have to have a warehouse. You don't have to package things. You don't have to ship things, and you don't have to put any money on the line. You don't have to buy any inventory. It's my favorite part. You're going to learn about that concept today called inventory arbitrage. I want you to write that down. It's called inventory arbitrage. You're going to master it today. Got a brilliant guest on board. And at the end of today's session, what we're going to do is you're going to have an opportunity to get a free course for e-commerce entrepreneurship, a 10-video free course. We'll tell you more about that at the very end. Plus, I'm going to be giving out a $500 cash prize at the very end. So you got to stay here, take notes, be serious, engage, and interact. So one last question, okay? I want you to go ahead and type in yes right now if you're excited and committed to staying on this webinar the entire way through for your chance to win $500 and your chance to get that 10-step course. Not your chance, but everybody can have that 10 course today at the end. I want you to type in yes right now. And when we have enough people that type in yes, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our amazing guest expert today. So, again, there's about 20 seconds between you hearing this and me seeing the first yes. I want to see the first yes come in, and I will call Bonzel wins. We also have Mongo who wrote hashtag hell yeah. I like that. Vonzo, you are the first yes, and then a ton of yeses pouring in behind that. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take my laptop and move it aside and introduce to you our guest, a dear friend of mine, someone who I consider my younger brother, marketing genius, and I mean that. This man, just less than 10 years ago, was washing dishes in a restaurant. He doesn't have a college degree, all right? He was washing dishes. He was a dishwasher. At his youth, I've gotten to know the responsibilities, the burdens upon his shoulders. And I'm not going to share them with you, but I'm just going to tell you this. This guy inspires me every day. his positivity, his attitude, his brilliance, and what he does for his family and his students and everybody around him. The burdens he carries, yet smiles every day. You know, it's absolutely immense. It's absolutely amazing. And I can tell you right now that we are absolutely in the presence of greatness today. And he is going to share with you, if you're interested and you want to learn how to build an e-commerce business, you are in the right place today at the right time here with Learn Nation during our Wednesday 9 p.m. Success Weekly. So again, I keep reaffirming that in your mind. Be here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. But without further ado, I want to bring on and introduce to you my very good friend, my younger brother, marketing genius, and one of the best people I know. Mr. Fred Lamb, I'm going to turn things over to you.
Hello, and thank you for that amazing introduction, Nanak. And obviously, guys, it's such an honor of mine to be here to actually share my knowledge with the Learn Nation. And I'm actually a little bit jealous of Anik about one thing, that there are so many people here, and whenever I have a webinar, I don't have that much people. So it's my job to get more people on and to inspire as many people as possible, because one of my mission that I was sharing with Anik this year is I really genuinely want to inspire and help at least 100,000 people just to start their online business. Right now, listen, you are in a different century of entrepreneurship. It's the easiest for you to actually build a business starting, I can say, tonight. Now, it can be digital publishing, it can be e-commerce. And I actually get to know a lot of digital publishing thanks to my big brother, Anik. And if any of you guys are thinking about really building a business about list building or building a business with digital publishing, how to create your own course, you guys gotta actually be in these sections every single week and actually listen to Anik. Now, for me, I have been doing both sides of things. Now, where I started was really creating e-commerce. That's where I genuinely start to know a lot of things online. And that's where I started to really master traffic and to run my companies and to scale my companies from there. Now, obviously, in this specific section, I actually have PowerPoints. I'm going to be running scribble pads. I'm literally going to hand you my 5-step system on showcasing what I've been using for the last decade in my internet entrepreneurship. And the best part is that you can literally copy the entire process and simply just do it for your business. Now, I have been sharing this 5-step formula with a lot of people for the past month, I should say. And a lot of people are starting to make, let's say, I was surprised. Even Anik was surprised when I was telling him. We got one student that actually generated over $22,000 in just 30 days. Exact 5-step formula that I shared, he applied it, and he just went ahead and went crazy right now. And we got other people that have been doing very, very, very well. So before I really get into my presentation, I want to see how excited you guys are. So in the question box below, type in e-com if you guys are ready to learn e-commerce and to really understand the entire process and flow and how you can copy my 5-step system so you can literally start creating yours tonight. Now, that's a bold statement to make. And I'm only making this bold statement only because I've seen people using my exact method and they start building their store overnight. And if you are very dedicated and if you are really taking things to action, in a matter of several days, you can start to see your first sale. So again, type in e-com. All right, wow, I got a lot of people typing e-com right now. Sorry, my laptop is here. That's where I can actually see all the comments. So I'm not trying to not have eye to eye with you. It's just that things are on my left. So I got Jacob, I got Brad, I got Hamilton, I got Marilyn, I got Linda, I got Betty, I got Vonzo. Well, Vonzo is always the first person that answers. I've been actually watching the comment box ever since Anik started. So I got a lot of people saying e-commerce right now. And again, for me as a speaker, just like Anik, if you engage with us inside these kind of sections, we get excited, we get pumped. And the more pumped we are, the more things we are going to show outside of what we normally show. All right. So with that being said, what I want to do is I want to actually share screen with you and show you my presentation. All right. So again, this specific presentation is for Learn Nation only, and this basically in the Success Weekly. So I want to make sure that you guys can actually, I want to do a quick video check. Put a 1 in the question box if you guys can actually see my screen right now. And the title of this workshop is the 5-step e-commerce system that I use to generate over $20 million and how you can copy it to start yours. So I want to make sure that everyone can see my screen before I even start going on and talk to you guys about or share with you my entire blueprint. Now, obviously, there are going to be around 20-second delay with that. So, okay, all right, I'm seeing a lot of 1s coming in. All right, so without waiting further ado, again, I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys. I don't know how long it's going to take, so please remove all your distraction and simply tell your husband or your wife that you are going to be missing for quite some time. And please grab a pen and piece of paper ready to take a lot of notes, all right? So in this upcoming workshop, I'm going to share with you a true story of mine, and I'm going to briefly talk about it, of how I become a 7-figure CEO starting as a dishwasher. And during my entire journey from dishwashing to becoming a 7-figure CEO, I've discovered a repeatable, proven 5-step business formula to launch a business. And I can say for a fact that any individuals with 0 experience can literally start their own business. And I'm literally going to hand you over the 7-figure blueprint to you, everything that I've been using. So you're going to get the entire online business blueprint on a silver platter. Now, here's the best part. At the end of this entire training, I'm going to give you a free gift, like Onyx said earlier, and I promise you will absolutely love it if you are wanting to create a side business or a full-time business in e-commerce right now. So for those of you who actually never heard of me, I just want to take a couple quick minutes to share my story with you. Now, I literally actually started from 0, ground bottom. But I was able to accomplish $20 million in sales. And I started as a dishwasher. 12 years ago, I was washing disgusting dishes at a Japanese restaurant. So when people tell me that, Fred, it is impossible for you to actually create your business, it is impossible for you to actually generate 7 figures, well, I proved them wrong. And the only reason why I proved them wrong was thanks to my 5-step system, which you are about to learn today. Now, while I was washing dishes, I knew for a fact that I had to make a change in my life. Now, I wasn't that great in English. You can see me stumbling upon words. You may even see grammar mistakes on my PowerPoint presentation. It's just that I'm not that great at it. In fact, I'm not even great at math. I never set foot in college. So I ended up washing dishes. But again, when I was washing dishes, I knew that I had to make a change. So I turned myself to the internet and start really dissecting and start learning and copying what other people are doing and really saving up money to buy programs to learn more things about the internet marketing and how to be an internet entrepreneur. With that, I was very lucky. Once I've learned a lot of these stuff, I actually worked with several people in the internet marketing industry back then. And in 2008, this was my first breakthrough. I generated a 7-figure business in just 4 months period, all because of really internet entrepreneurship. But let's face it, 12 years ago, I was a little kid and I was spending money left, right, and center. I was not having bookkeeping in place. I don't have a business foundation. The business almost went bankrupt. Now, obviously, after the business went bankrupt, I obviously need to figure out how I can continue my career and continue my life. So I transitioned to actually creating my own agency. I learned a lot of things about internet entrepreneurship, and I also know how to run a business. Well, not as great as obviously now, and while I was running an agency business, or else I wouldn't have the first business being bankrupt. I also acquired a very specific skill set, which is simply traffic generation. So with all those skill set, I really transitioned on creating my own agency. And I was very, very privileged enough to actually work with some of the top brands in the world right now. We're talking about BMW, Mini, and Rolls-Royce. Now, during that time, let's face it, when you're working for someone and when you are actually stuck in a 9-to-5 ruts and helping other people make money when you have the capability to make money, I start to think, well, I'm starting to get bored. I want to make another change in my life. But during my years at being an agency and working with top brands, I've discovered that in my 5-step system, I only had 3 out of the 5 when I first created my first business that went bankrupt. So with that, through my times of being an agency and working with all these top brands, I finally discovered the 2 last missing puzzles. So what I've done was that at that moment, I knew my 5-step is completed. I restarted where I fell. I went back into the internet marketing and I start creating my own business. And with that, my results from my 5-step system in 2011, I generated over $1.8 million in just 3 short months, just using my 5-step system. Now, at that point, I was like, well, is this luck? Is this I'm just really lucky on having this?
Hey, Fred?
Yes?
Hey, Fred, I'm sorry. Are you changing your screens? Because we're just seeing the same title slide screen.
Yes, I am changing my screen.
Oh, there you go. Now I can see it.
Oh, okay. Hold on one sec. Let me restart the, let me restart. Is it better now?
Yeah, I can see the right screen now.
Okay.
There you go. That's perfect. Now you're in full screen. Perfect.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Just some technical stuff. I'm not good at Google Hangout. So with that, what I've done was that I thought in 2011, I thought that, well, I was lucky, right? It's just maybe by accident that this 5-step system worked. So in 2014, I went and really tried to torture test the 5-step system and try to put it at play. And in 2014, I created 2 additional businesses at the same time to use the exact 5-step system. And the results was shocking. In just a matter of 9 months period, the first company did $2.2 million. And at that same time, the second company did over $3.8 million. And I know for a fact that this 5-step system is proven and repeatable and scalable, because now one of my business generated over $12 million to date. Now it's actually more than $12 million right now. This as of March 2016. Now we are in January 2017. We've generated an amazing amount of sales by using the 5-step system. And I also created a new store using the 5-step system, and I generated over $1 million in the last 90 days. So let me ask you, I'm sharing all these with you not to impress you, but to impress upon you and to show you that this 5-step system works. And you can simply just copy it tonight and start building your business with what you're about to learn today. So let me ask you, would you like to learn how you can build an online store without ever buying a single piece of inventory and without ever shipping a single product and without a line of coding? I know by this point you guys are thinking a little bit skeptical and say, how on earth is this going to happen? Well, let me ask you, are you ready to learn all these? If you are ready, just put in ready right in the question box or in the comment box below so I can see that you guys are ready, because we are literally going to dive right in. And like I said earlier, I'm just sharing you my story background so you guys know why you should be listening to me and why Ane speaks so highly of me to really impress upon you guys that anything really works and nothing is really impossible. Wow, I got a lot of people commenting right now. I got even Luis saying, show me, bring it on, hell yeah, all right. Got a lot of people coming in. So without waiting further ado, we're gonna start right away. And I'm going to actually share with you my 5-step system. So in my 5-step system, the first step is one of the most important thing is having a web present. Now, when you're having a web present, previously, when you're creating a website, it costs you a lot of money just to get started, because let's face it, creating an e-commerce website is very, very, very hard. You got to actually have all the coding in place. You got to have the best developers. You got to have people updating your stuff. You got to accept bank. You got to actually have a merchant account to actually process your credit card. There is a lot of stuff in the mix. But through the last several years, there's one company right now that really stood out to allow any individuals, including you, to create your e-commerce store. I talk about like overnight. If you are deciding to spend several hours tonight to create your e-commerce store, you can do it right now. And the best part is that all you really have to do is just copy and paste, type some words, look for some images, and upload it to your site. And long and behold, you have an e-commerce website up and running. And with an e-web present, obviously that's where you have like a www. It's like a web address, right? It's a virtual address where your customer can go and spend credit card with you. Now, with that, again, with the technology nowadays, you can all do this thanks to one of the largest right now, the provider of e-commerce platform for small businesses, which is Shopify. I would have to say, Shopify is one of the easiest platform right now for you to actually create your store. And now I'm actually going to show you right now. This is a website by Shopify. Again, templates are for free. Everything, all you have to do is just click a few buttons and upload it, and that's all you got to do. Now, this is basically even a demo website. It took me, I think it was just a couple hours to have this demo website up and running. And that's about it. And all you have to do is like, listen, like all these products and stuff, you can actually just simply, you can see all the orders. You can actually have products on here to upload products, yada, yada, yada. And what this really do, it's like even a better version of WordPress. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have heard of WordPress right now. But with Shopify, you are having everything taken care of, okay? You're basically having the entire customer service, what we call CRM, where you basically can handle orders of your customers and seeing your customers' order. It handles your payment, so you don't even have to deal with banks. You can actually get money straight from Shopify. Shopify will help you get payments on your behalf and deposit right into your bank. You can have an entire online store, which is very easy to customize. Now, again, at the end of the day, I don't have all the time in the world right now to share with you all the nitty-gritty details about Shopify and how easy it is to set up your store. I'm going to actually, at the end, give you a gift where you will actually be having the ability to do all these. But I just want to show you how easy it is. Let's say you want to create a page, right? All you have to do is just add a page and say, Onik is awesome. And just type some word right in here saying the Learn Nation rocks. All right. And you can just type whatever you want and simply just click the word save. And when that's done, well, guess what? You already have this page created. It's just that easy. Like if you can actually just type some words, upload some images, you literally have your web presence up and running. And this is literally one of the most easiest part. And that's why I was saying earlier, any individuals can now start their online business. Now, let me ask you guys this question. Put a 2 in the question box if you guys can do this. Simply just copy and paste or just type some word like you are putting into Microsoft Word right now, right? It's so easy. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it at the end of the webinar, obviously, because I want to walk you guys through the entire 5-step system so you know exactly how to do all these. Now, obviously, there is a delay with the interactions right now. So that's why I'm just waiting. Wow, I'm not seeing the 2s yet. All right. Oh, I've got the 2s coming in right now. They're just throwing in. Now, at the end of the day, that's what you want to do, right? You want this technology to be taken care of. So right now with Shopify, you will have that web presence, right? Which is one of the most important things. But after the web presence, you might be wondering, well, Fred, yes, having web presence is amazing. Having an e-commerce store now looks so simple with Shopify. And I just can't wait to get mine started. But what about inventory? What about products, right? That was actually in my step number 2 in the 5-step system. And I call this inventory arbitrage. Now, at the end of the day, traditional businesses, what they do is they simply go ahead, go to China or go to any other world in a country. Let's say if you're buying a pair of jeans, Vietnam is going to be the best part. And you simply put in a bulk order of, let's say, $10,000 of products, ship that product right into US. And when you have a customer that buys it, then you get your fulfillment center to actually fulfill the product. Well, the problem with this right now is that you are now having a pitfall of e-commerce, which is investing into inventory. Let me be a little bit realistic to you. You now basically invest $10,000 hoping and praying that the product that you have actually invested in will sell online. But that's what you think. Your customers are not telling you, or you don't even know what your customer actually wants. And if that product did not get sold a single piece, or the rate of return is very, very slow, that means that you have $10,000 stuck in inventory. And guess what? Those inventory are cash. You have put out your hard-earning cash, $10,000 right into inventory, and they're just sitting here right now collecting dust. And this is what really made a lot of entrepreneurs fail when they start their own e-commerce website. They went ahead without using data and invest into inventory. And again, once that happens, well, guess what? You're going to have mountains of inventory sitting in your warehouse, never get sold online, and you just have all your cash been thrown into the trash right now. That's literally what is happening. Now, inside e-commerce, though, there's a new method, which I call it inventory arbitrage. This method I've been using for the last 12 years right now. But, okay, recently, in the last year alone, it has been one of the most important elements that a lot of even wholesalers and even manufacturers in China are really starting to understand and really using this system for them to actually make more money. Now, I'm actually going to draw out in the scribble pad to share with you how this entire inventory arbitrage works and how you can really now start having creating an e-commerce store without even investing a single penny. Okay, I'm being serious. You don't need to invest a single penny in your in inventory right now, and you can literally start selling online. So with this, I want to draw out the new process for you on how this all works. So right now, we have a web presence, and just a couple minutes ago, I was telling you to use Shopify. Listen, it's the easiest of all, okay? And here you're having www. And you have your store, right? This is a web store. What happens is that once you have your web store up, you would then want to look for manufacturers or vendors that actually have products that you actually want to sell, okay? In here, when you start to deal with these people, here's what you would want from them, okay? You want the following information. You want the picture of the product, you want the description of the product, and you also actually want the costs of the product, okay? And let's say in this example, your cost is $5. When you start to get these information, you simply ask them to send these to you, and you simply just upload it to your store, okay? And when you upload it to your store, you mark up the margin and sell it for $10. So what that happens is that when a customer now visits your website to buy that product for $10, what's going to happen is that you now make $5 margin right in between. But you did not invest a single penny in inventory only because now the vendor holds the inventory for you. But once you receive an order from a customer, you would then just simply pay $5 to the vendor and tell them, hey, can you ship this product to my customer with my name, and here's your shipping address, and here's the $5. What will happen is that the manufacturer will directly ship the product to your customer under your name. So with that, you are now being a smart internet entrepreneur. You are selling products and not inventory. Write this down. This is very important when it comes to e-commerce. You need to know that your goal is to sell products and not inventory. Let the vendor, let the manufacturers, and let the reseller hold the products, hold the inventory for you. All you have to do is just making sure that you know what your cost is, have images and have description uploaded to your store, and just collect the money and pay your vendor, and that's it. Now, you might be wondering, well, Fred, are you serious? Like, will customers not even worry about what happens in the back end? Well, let me ask you this for a fact, okay? How many of you have actually bought from Amazon.com right now? Put a 1 in the question box if you have bought from Amazon.com right now. Obviously, we are going to get a 10-minute delay about this. And yes, we are live right now, Liam, just to let you know. And just give me a 1 in the question box. Obviously, there are going to be delay. But if you have bought a product from Amazon, okay, here's your behavior and here's what you have done. You literally just went on www.amazon.com, you look for the product, and you only saw the image and the description. You can never touch, feel, smell, or even look at the real image or actually the real product on how it looks like, and you just simply put your credit card to Amazon. And guess what? At that point, what's going to happen? Amazon actually doesn't own that product. They actually have that product sitting with the vendor. They just provided a manufacturing space for these vendors to basically have their inventory there. So Amazon doesn't actually sell the inventory. They sell the product. So what happens at the back you don't even know. You don't even know where the product is. What you care about is making sure that you receive the product that you paid for and that you saw and that the description talks about what the product is. That's the psychology right now in the buying behavior for e-commerce nowadays. And we want to use that same behavior and take advantage of it so we never have to invest in inventory and just sell products. And by doing this right now, you can actually have access to sell millions and millions of products. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are like wondering, well, Fred, this sounds all amazing, but where can I get started to actually find products right now? What is the best place for me to even start when I actually want to actually sell a product online? Well, with that being said, okay, here's one trick that I can tell you. This is the one best way. And you know what? Using this method, there's absolutely zero risk. Again, you are basically collecting $10 first from your customer, and you make the $5 right now. And you basically use their money to pay for the manufacturer to actually get the products to you. Now, if you are ready to get started, here's what you want to do, okay? Here's the website that forever changed e-commerce. And this website is called AliExpress. AliExpress right now, a lot of people doesn't know about this website, which I am very, very surprised. But let me tell you this for a fact. AliExpress is actually a subsidiary of Alibaba. Alibaba, as we all know, is now a publicly trading company. They are built based on a B2B platform. The people on Alibaba are basically manufacturers that manufacture products for retail and basically ship it in bulk. Now, several years ago, Alibaba wants to actually go after the consumer market, and they actually want to, at the same time, go after selling individual pieces. That's why AliExpress actually exists. And when AliExpress exists, the only way for AliExpress to really fly up and have a ton of products to sell, they need vendors and manufacturers from Alibaba to work with them. So what happens is that now all the vendors and manufacturers from Alibaba are now store owners inside AliExpress. So you are literally working directly with the manufacturer. So you're cutting all the middleman, you're cutting distribution, you're even cutting the reseller right in between. And to do all these is super, super simple. And I'm going to show you how to do it, and you'll find like how simple it is. So let's say that we are selling a survival product. All you really have to do is just type in the word survival, and you are going to see all the products that you can legally sell on your website. Why did I say that? Again, like I said earlier, all these vendors are actually from Alibaba. These are manufacturers. They don't care what you do. They just want sales. And what you can do is you can leverage this and now buy single pieces. You don't even have to invest into like hundreds or thousands of inventory. You can literally just start to copy and paste these products and have it right into your store. And I'm actually going to do a demo for you. Put a, let me say, put a hashtag learn right now. If you want me to do a demo on how I take the product from AliExpress and upload it into Shopify, okay? Now, while that is coming, obviously we are having like 10-minute delay on the questions box. What I also want to share with you is what you need to look for when you are working with these vendors, okay? The first thing that I always look for is the seller's rating. You see all these diamonds over here? This one has 2 diamonds. These one has medals. What you really want to do when you are working with an AliExpress provider to arbitrage their inventory is simply making sure, okay, write this down, they have at least 2 diamonds, okay? How this rating system really works is that if it is a new store, they will have no symbols, okay? But they start with medals. Once they have 6 medals, they will have 1 diamond. After 6 diamonds, they will have a blue crown and then a pink crown. What you want to do is you make sure you work with vendors that have at least 2 crown, okay? Sorry, 2 diamonds, because you will know for a fact that these people are getting a lot of feedbacks from their customers and they are getting positive feedbacks. So you know that the product is good, because at the end of the day, some people are actually a little bit skeptical when the product's coming from China because you're not even investing in inventory right now, and you want to make sure you do your due diligence and making sure that a product is actually at its best. Well, guess what? There is this feedback rating, so you know exactly what product is going to be great. Now, on top of that, let's say that, let me find something fun. Let me sort this by price, and let me see which one is good. I don't want that. Let's say that we are going to sell this folding credit card knife, okay? It has, let's see, 5 diamonds. I don't like him. Sorry, 5 metals. I don't want him. I want something better. Well, I like this one. This is pretty awesome. Let me see. Let me see if there's a product. 64 cents for this piece of item. Like, really, like at the end of the day, if you go to Amazon.com, you'll see these products that is going to cost a lot more money than just 64 cents. All right. Now, I'm not going to waste time right now. I'm just going to pretend that this credit card knife has 2 diamonds. What I want to do is when I click on here, you can see like 47 cents for a single piece, and you're buying single product order right now. You're not even buying bulk, and it's only 47 cents. I don't think you can get this kind of deal anywhere around the world except straight from China. And these quality, well, guess what? You can now look at the feedbacks from the customers buying from this vendor. They're getting basically majority 5 stars, right? They are 4.9 and above. And if you want to do your due diligence, all you have to do is just scroll down and simply start seeing what results or what comments people are actually giving on these. Like, people are actually buying. Like, you look at the feedbacks and you'll see people giving the knife is very sharp. I have not tried the sharpness, which just came up quickly with better quality. So people are actually giving good quality feedback about the product. So you can rest assured to actually sell this product on your store and not to actually hurt your brand. Now, once you've decided what you wanted to sell, here's one additional thing that you absolutely have to do when it comes to finding a product on AliExpress. You would want to make sure that it ships with ePacket, okay? ePacket is basically a shipping relationship deal that China Post have set up with United States, with USPS, which is the United States Postal Office. They have actually set this up with Canada Post, Royal Mail, UK Mail, all those other stuff. So what it does is that you are going to get a tracking number, and you will get the products to your customers in 2 weeks period. Okay, thanks to Amazon, that really affected e-commerce. Customers expect to get their products really, really, really fast. Okay, that's what they care about, and they want the products and making sure that it doesn't take them months to get the product. So around 2 weeks is actually the most ideal time. So you want to make sure that when you actually sell a product, it has to be, okay, it has to have ePacket, and you want to factor in the cost of ePacket into your store as well. So with that, if this seller actually provides ePacket, my cost now is going to be roughly $2.58 right now. That's really my cost because I'm having it shipped it with ePacket right now. So once you're able to actually find these products, what you then want to do is very, very simple, okay? I'm going to show you. I got a lot of yeses. I got a lot of hashtag learn that came through. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to upload all of these products. And it's very, very simple, okay? It's the same formula that I use for everything. All you have to do is just click on here, and you can actually now grab this image. Now, I use a Mac myself, so for me, it's actually very easy. All I really have to do is, trying to get back in here. All right, all I have to do is simply just grab this image and like drag it to my desktop, and I'll have this image here. But obviously, if you're using like a PC or if you are using another computer that is or a tablet or whatever, you can actually screenshot this and have this image in your store. Okay. Now again, you are absolutely fine on using these product images because you are selling these products for your customers, or you can actually right-click, save image as, and save this image to your store. I'm going to save another one right now. Let's say that I'm going to save this one right now. Save image as, save it to your store. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into Shopify and simply go under products. When I'm in the product section, I just add a product. Okay. And I just put a title. I'm going to say foldable credit card knife made with strong stainless steel. Okay, stainless steel. Or is it metal that you're using? They are using, let's see, stainless steel. There it is. All right. Then what I can do is, again, we are an internet marketer. We want to actually talk something great about the description. We don't want to talk about features. A lot of people fail on e-commerce because they sell based on feature and not the benefits. What you need to do as a marketer is that you need to sell based on the benefits, because let's be realistic. Anyone that's shopping online, they are selfish, okay? I just have to make that for a fact. They are selfish. And the reason why they're selfish is because they have no other people around them that's going to affect their decision. All they care about is what's in it for me. Now, if you are able to answer this in just one paragraph and showcase the product, you can literally sell millions of products on your store and simply just use AliExpress to actually fulfill the product for you. All right. So with that, all you have to do is right here, I'm going to say this foldable credit card knife fits right in your wallet and can cut and stroke and wallet, and it's strong enough to cut down. I'm not actually copywriting it. This foldable credit card knife fits right in your wallet and fits right in your wallet. It's easy to use. Okay, this is easy to use and fits right in your pocket. So you can protect yourself or use it in case of an emergency. And I'm going to say this amazing foldable knife is made with a strong and durable stainless steel to cut through the items you need in case in any scenario. All right, so you're just making a paragraph more about the product, and I never talk about the feature. I just talk about the benefits of the product. So you want to write around a paragraph about it, and then you would then make sure, again, we are marketers. We want to tell them specifically what to do. So you can say in here, add this amazing credit card knife in what I'm going to say, order this amazing credit card knife now with an instant savings of 30% off. And then in here, I would say, please notes. Please allow 2 to 4 weeks for delivery. So again, you're saving your butt here because the product's coming from China, and you just wanted to make sure that you are upfront about this so that in the future, when the customer complains, why I haven't received the product yet, it's been 3 weeks. It's like, well, we told you that it is 2 to 4 weeks for delivery right on the page. So again, how the structure works is always the same. You want to talk about the benefits in a paragraph. You want to tell them specifically to order, and you want to tell them that you want to please allow 2 to 4 weeks for delivery. Okay. Now, if you really want to list out the features, then you want to list it out right under it. Okay. Features under here. Okay. That's what you want to do. Then you simply just click on upload products, and I'm just going to go back into my downloads. Hey, downloads, date modified. All right. Here you go. And I'm going to swap this image to here. Scroll down, and the pricing. So right now, my cost of the product is $2. I'm going to bring out a calculator. So my cost of the product is going to be, let's see, $2 and where's the packet? Here you go. All right, $2.58. Okay, so my cost is $2.58. Here's what you want to do when you're pricing your product. And in retail, this is commonly used. It's called the keystone pricing. And what the keystone pricing is that you have to make at least 50% plus 50%. So in reality, you want to actually make 75% margin. With a 75% margin, that will allow you to actually advertise your store, advertise your product, and actually still make a profit. But if you go and do your research, let's say that we go and do a research right now. Let's say we go to Amazon.com to see how much this product actually gets sold for. Let's see, a credit card, right? And it is actually sold for, this one actually sold for $13.99 for 2, $13.99 for 10 packs. So they're actually ranging from like $5 all the way to $10 right now. So $6, etc., etc. So with that, if I actually sell this with a 25%, 79% margin, I'm supposed to be selling this for $10.32, but it's not really as competitive into the market. But if I were to actually go this and basically sell it with a better margin than 50%, let's say that I want to actually make 60%, I can sell it for $6.45 and I still make a profit. So it's really up to you. Now, if you say that I really want to sell it for $6.45 and it really matches up close to what these guys are selling, then all I have to do is very simple. I can sell it for $6.97, and I would compare the price previously to $10.99. So that way you can actually say that you have an instant savings, and when you actually have to compare price and the price, then you will actually have a scratch off of the before price. And again, in internet marketing and being a copywriter, you want to have those kind of like before and after pricing, and that always increases your conversions. Then you can actually set up your shipping weight and shipping table. We're not going to go through it today because that's a lot of work. And I'm going to press save, okay? Once I press save, now when I click on view, well, guess what? You now have this product right into your store, ready to market and sell. And it's that easy right now. Put a 1 in the question box if you guys can actually do this. We just did it together, one product, and I was blabbing the entire way. Obviously, if I wasn't blabbing, it would just literally take you 3 minutes to actually have a product on your store and actually start selling right now. All right, and with that, you just do it however many times you want. And we are only on step 2 of the entire equation right now. Once you have products, and while I'm still waiting for comments to actually come in, with all the points to come in, once you actually now have the ability to actually have products to sell on your website and never worry about inventory, well, guess what? Your next step is traffic, okay? Traffic is the lifeblood of an internet business. Previously, when you build it and they will come, that mentality is no longer exists. If it is 12 years ago or 15 years ago, when you have a website, you will potentially actually get traffic to your store. But nowadays, there are billions and billions of websites out there in the world right now. And for you, your www.xyz.com website is just one of the many, many, many websites out there. So in order for you to start actually generating sales, instant sales, you want to start mastering traffic and control your traffic. Because there's a saying that I'm always telling every single person right now whenever I meet them is, if you can control your traffic, you can control your business. And step 3 is all about controlling traffic right now. And today, I'm going to go on and go crazy. You guys are like the Learn Nation. I love the Learn Nation. I'm seeing a lot of you guys showing me a lot of engagement. I absolutely love this right now. And listen, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something that Anik didn't even expect me to do. I'm going to set up an ad with you guys on Facebook today and show you exactly how to set up an ad. If this excites you, put a wow in the question box below, because now we are going to step 3 and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do all these and to show you the entire process. Like I said earlier, Anik and I are here to basically show you the way and to be here with you guys, to inspire you guys to actually start creating your online business. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Now that we have this product, I'm going to copy this URL, okay? Then I'm simply going to go into my Facebook account. Now, for those of you who are really, really serious on learning about Facebook ads and everything, please pay close attention, okay? The first thing that you wanted to do is you want to absolutely start and always advertise with website conversion. This is literally the best platform or system or basically technology that Facebook has created. Right now, you are letting Facebook advertise for you and to making sure that you get the sales that you want at the price that you can afford. And basically, you're now telling Facebook, okay, Facebook, here's what I want to do. I simply just want sales to my store. That's all I care about. And you tell Facebook that, Facebook will help you optimize your ad just to get sales for you at the lowest cost possible. There is no other platform out there that can do this. Now, I love Google. I spent over $3 million on Google. I love them, but let's be honest. Facebook now is a better platform to get started and is so much scalable right now. In fact, the beauty of this is that individuals like you can start running with Facebook ads once you know the exact system. But when it comes to Google, it is a pain in the butt. Like I can tell you to this date, Google is a pain in the butt and it's so hard to actually master it. So for you, I would seriously suggest you to just start with Facebook and go after website conversions, okay? I'm going to continue this. Then you want to make sure that you tell Facebook that you want to optimize based on a sale, on the purchase. So now Facebook knows that your ultimate goal is to actually sell a product, okay? That's what your ultimate goal is. Then when you scroll down, here's what you want to do. Under location, you would always want to go after people who live in this location, okay? By default, when you go after everyone in this location, you are actually wasting money. Why? Because, for example, I'm from Canada and I'm from Richmond, BC. If I were to actually fly down to meet Anik, and when I'm going down to see Anik, obviously I'm still going to be on Facebook, taking pictures of myself, saying, I'm in Maryland or whatever, right? But if I'm traveling in US and you're advertising to people that are in this location, what that means is that you are going to advertise to travelers. And let me ask you this question. How many of you would actually buy stuff online if you are traveling, right? The answer is a no. And that's what you want to actually exclude in your ads. You don't want to actually go after travelers because travelers won't buy a product online. They think it's a big hassle. They just want to go on a trip. They just want to do whatever they want. So you want to make sure you go after people who live in this location. Then, obviously, for gender and for age, it really depends if you know your niche or not. If you know your niche, then you can set the genders and your age. But at the end of the day, Facebook is smart enough to actually run through the algorithm and to actually help you optimize and serve ads that will most likely buy on your website based on your conversion data. Next thing is languages, okay? This is another big pitfall for a lot of entrepreneurs when they start. When it comes to languages, let's face it, right now, we are in the multicultural world right now, especially in North America. There are a lot of Asians, a lot of Japanese, a lot of Indians, a lot of other stuff. Now, I'm not being racist. I'm just being factual about this. Some of these people, like my mom, okay? My mom is a pure Chinese. Like, if she can speak basic English, but if she is to read something in English, she would have no way on understanding what it's talking about. But obviously, my mom sometimes go on Facebook too, right? And she's not your right ideal candidate on seeing your ad because let's face it, if she is basically fluent in Chinese and really bad in English, she won't even know and understand what your ad is talking about. So that's what you want to do. You want to only segment to people that really speaks English, that understand the language English, okay? So you can see that the audience size actually got decreased right away. Then you want to go after the detailed targeting, okay? Under the detailed targeting, you want to go after basically you want to go after interests and behaviors of people. Now, what I usually do is I simply just put in a keyword, like I'm selling survival stuff, right? I can just go after survival. And here, let's say that I'm going after people that are very interested in the survival kit. Now, in here, you're going to see that you have a 3.6 million people. Obviously, if you can actually get this 3.6 million to work, I can promise you that you are going to build a six-figure business right now. But right away, if you're going after 3.6 million size people, it's going to take you a lot of money in order for Facebook to understand your audiences and to actually help you optimize at the lowest cost possible. So what we do nowadays is we use something called the flex targeting. So we narrow the audience further. Now, I don't have to draw it out because Facebook now actually gives you the drawing. What I can do now is I can now go after people that are most likely wanting or interested in survival kit. And also, I'm going to go after people that will love knives, okay? And when this happens, or survival knives, or survival knives too small. When this happens, look at this. The audience size decreased dramatically. But I'm able to filter out the people that are not interested in knife. So what we've just done is if we look at this chart over here, our current audience is basically survival kit. Now, obviously, there's a lot of reasoning why a person would be interested in survival kit, and I can't list all the reasons right now. It's going to take me forever. But what we've done now is that we've narrowed the audience further with flex targeting, and we added a new criteria. So any person that actually see our ad, they have to express interest in survival kit and knife at the same time. So when these two combine, you will see a new targeting segment that came out. So let me ask you, right? If a person is interested in survival and they're interested in a knife and they see a credit card folding knife, what are the chances they're going to buy? Right, a lot of chance they're going to buy because at the end of the day, we are narrowing it further to actually show you further. Now, if your audience size is still over 1 million, you can even narrow it down one more step further, okay? It's highly up to you on what you want to do. Now, I always start with just 2 and going from there. And your potential size that you want to start is under 1 million, around at least 200,000. And 500,000 is going to be like the best part to really start. Next, remove this expanded interest. You don't need it. And then scroll down to edit placement. Now, by default, Facebook's going to say recommended to go all over the place. Do not do this. You're going to waste a lot of freaking money, okay? Edit this, and right now, just go after mobile only to start because that's where all the traffic are. Remove Instagram, remove audience insight, remove instant articles, and just test with newsfeed first. So now my audience size is 500,000. It's actually exactly where I want it to be, right? So that's what you want to go after. Go with mobile newsfeed first, and if it start to convert, then you go after other places like desktop newsfeed, desktop right column, and Instagram at the same time. Then you scroll down at the very bottom to start with $5, okay? Never start with more than $5. You want to get the data and you want to be a smart entrepreneur and not invest a large budget and exhaust your entire budget, okay? Start with $5. Next thing, this is something that I've never shared publicly with anyone, and I'm purposely only sharing with the Learn Nation right now. And I don't think I even shared this with Onik before too. Because right now, okay, Facebook has made a lot of updates previously. One of the biggest updates that I've seen is the conversion window. And a lot of people are completely lost on what conversion window is. And let me give you a quick download of what you need to do for the conversion window. When you see a product that's under $20, or if you are running a lead generation campaign, or you're running into a opt-in list if you're running digital publishing, what you want to do is you want to understand that how long does your customer or your prospect take to make an action, right? To take an action. So for a $20 product, let's be honest, let's be realistic. They will make a decision on 1 day, right? In 1 day, they will make the decision. But if it is a $100 product, they would actually need 7 days to make a decision. If it is a several $1,000 product, they would need 30 days to actually make the decision. Now, because we're selling a product right now that's only $10, we want people that are impulsive and buy right away. So we want to go after 1 day click, because with that data, you will basically have Facebook and tell them and say, okay, we only want people that are most likely going to take action like right on the same day. And because my product is only less than $10, people are going to take action right away. They don't need 7 days to figure it out. So with that, you are going to quickly scale and build your business and get more sales with just one click. All right, that's what you want to do. Then you go to next, and then you can go after a single image. Just keep the single image to keep it easy. And I'm going to go after my prepper gears, and I'm going to paste the URL of the product page. That's all you need. You don't even need a landing page. All you need is like a product page. And then voila, you already got your ad created. And then all you have to do is just simply type in these. I would say you have love survival. Do you have this in your survival kit? For a limited time, get this durable and foldable credit card knife that fits right in your wallet for 30% off, or you can do plus free shipping. All right, that's all you got to do. And then you want to say, where is it? Shop now. So you're indirectly applying them to actually shop now. And then leave everything the same and just place order, and you are done. That's all you got to do. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, nothing at all. Because at the end of the day, what you really want to do when it comes to traffic on Facebook is to connect the product with the right audience, and that's it. And when you are able to find a golden product, I can promise you, one product can give you the ability to actually generate 6 figures. Once you're able to find one golden product, that's all you really, really, really need. All right. So now we've talked about traffic. I just figured out that we have got the wrong symbol. But anyways, now that we've talked about traffic, now we're going to step number 4. Now, before we go into step number 4, tell me how you guys are feeling right now. Put a 1 in the question box if you are absolutely blown away on what I've shared with you, because I honestly shared way much more than I should have in public. But again, you guys are been a fantastic audience right now, and I absolutely love the Learn Nation, and I love Onyx, so that's why I'm sharing all these crazy secrets away for you guys to actually show you guys all the details on what you need to do. So if you guys love it, just put a 1 in the question box. I know there's a 10-minute delay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep going from here. Okay, now we're going to go into step number 4, which is the profit multiplier. This is the easiest way to make 200% to 300% without doing a single thing. And this is actually an ancient sales technique invented in the 1970s by McDonald's. So what is this? Well, it's very easy. McDonald's back in 1970s conducted a survey. They found out that 200 customers per day were not ordering French fries. And when they have discovered at every single location that 200 customers per day were not ordering French fries, they have trained their staff to ask, do you want fries with that? I'm pretty sure every single one of you watching this section right now, being in our weekly success, you have heard of this phrase. And most of the time, you are absolutely going to say yes. And by simply having McDonald's training their staff to ask this question, now every 200 customers, 100 of them bought the French fries. And we look at this from a mathematical standpoint. If a burger today costs $3 and a bag of fries costs $2.50, that means that originally you were going into McDonald's just spending $3. Now you are spending $5.50. That's already an 83% increase in your sales by asking one simple question. Now, you'll also be asked, what drink would you like? And you're like, well, I'm already having my French fries. I'm already having my burger. I want my favorite Coca-Cola. Now, adding the soft drink, it's $1.25. Well, guess what? From $3, now you are having a $6.75 bill. That's a 125% increase in your basically bill and in your sales. Now, it doesn't stop there. How about dessert? Now, if any of you that actually love ice cream, I would actually ask you to try this dessert out. I absolutely love it. It's the chocolate fudge sundae with Oreo crumbles on the bottom. It's absolutely the best one. I know it's really fat. It sounds fat. Obviously, I haven't had one for a long time because it's really cold in Vancouver right now. But try it out. But obviously, you're having an entire meal right now. You're like, oh, why not just add in the dessert? So the dessert will cost you $1.25. Now your total order went from $3 all the way to $8 right now. That's a 167% increase in sales by, again, asking small questions. And this technique is widely used right now, and it's called upselling. The burger is just the front end product, and you want to use this exact strategy in your e-commerce business, having the first product as your front end. And if your front end product is working, well, guess what? Upsell them another product, then upsell them another product. So by doing this, if I'm advertising to a bike, a cycling person, right? This is the first one. The first offer is an electric bike horn for $24.95. And if I were to just make $24.95, obviously it may be having ability to pay for my ads and maybe make a little bit profit. But if I were to actually craft this upsell funnel, here's what's going to happen. When the cycler actually came in and saw this at $24.95, they said, oh, I love it. I'm going to buy it. Then before they go check out, they say, hey, wait, do you want to save 50% on our best-selling LED light? Again, exactly using McDonald's strategy. Okay, and if you have a 50% take rate, well, guess what? You just added sales right into your bottom line. And it doesn't stop there. You can actually keep selling them, and I would actually encourage you to sell a maximum of just 2, okay? And you keep selling them. And from there, you have a total order from $24.95 all the way to $106.85. That's a 428% increase in your sales by, again, asking questions, small questions. And people doesn't get offended because they are used to this type of sales environment nowadays. Now, again, you might be wondering, well, Fred, are you serious? Does this work? Well, I have tons of customers like this. People spending, like, they're supposed to be coming in to spend $20. They're now spending upwards of $2,000 by simply crafting the upsells in place. And this is just one of my profit multiplier secret, and I generated over $2 million in just 8 months period. Now, after that, obviously, there are a lot more profit multiplier secret, which I will share with you later in the later gift that I have for you. Now we go into step number 5, which is the rinse and repeat method. What you wanted to do in the last step is very simple. You want to outsource the grunt work out, and you want to scale up your existing business. Start to get more products in place, go after higher premium products, start selling several $100s product, and start building your brand from there. Then you simply just repeat the process. Your goal, if any of you are following Bob Proctor, he always talk about the MSI, multiple sources of income. And because with my 5-step system, you can build multiple stores with the exact same formula, you can now build multiple sources of income. You can go after the baby niche. You can go after the cycling niche. You can go after the hunting niche. You can go after the survival niche. Imagine each of them can give you the ability to make $1,000 a month. If you were to go after 5 niches, guess what? You've earned yourself a full-time job, staying at home and really doing whatever you like and not to have to report to your boss. Again, $1,000 is a conservative number. I have students now that are making upwards of $20,000 to $30,000 using this exact 5-step system right now. So let me ask you guys this question, okay? How many of you are like this little girl right here that feels like I've just shoved a fire hose down your throat and you literally are completely all blown away on the things that you've learned and you are like, I want a repeat of this. You want more details. Put a me right into the question box. If you feel like this little girl right now that I'm literally shoving so much information to you that you are absolutely blown away and you are just literally can't dissect it all right now and you're trying to process everything that you've just learned right inside your brain right now. I've even got the dean saying that was great. It was a little fast though. Obviously I had to do a little bit fast. Oh, I got a lot of people saying me right now, like Joseph. Wow, I got an overwhelming of people giving me a me right now. And I'm gonna call some of you guys out. I got Joseph. Okay, I'm bad with names. Etsony, Kelly, Betty, Miriam, Debbie, Marilyn, Mike, Janina, Gulinio. All right, okay, I'm so bad with names. My apology. Maria, Kathy, Peter, Anya, Tanya, Jane, Sherry, Manuel, Ebony, Herman. Wow, I'm having overwhelming of yeses right now. All right, so anyone that's telling me a yes right now, let me ask you, how many of you would like my training for free? This is something that I put together for the Learn Nation. If you want my training for free, type a big capital yes right in the question box below. Okay, a big capital yes right below right now. All right. Obviously, we are going to be waiting for some people. Oh, I already got a lot of yups coming in. And while we're waiting for yups, I need to take a sip of coffee because I have been up very earlier than normal. And I'm starting to get a little bit dehydrated from my
friend. While you're taking that sip, man, I just want to say what a killer training so far. And for everybody watching, you've got something really huge coming up right now. An amazing opportunity to get Fred to coach and train you even more. So, man, I just want to say I've been blown away. Love what you're doing. Thank you for putting your passion into it. You know, we're well over an hour, and Fred is still training and teaching. So, guys, hang in there. And remember, at the very end, we'll be giving away a $500 cash prize as well and talking about what's coming up next week, too. So, Fred, I just want to tell you you're kicking ass, dude. I want your training for free. Tell me what I got to do.
All right. Thank you. So I got a lot of yeses coming through, and thank you, Onik, for chimming in. A ton of yeses coming through. And again, I'm not going to ask you guys for a single penny. That's not what my purpose is. My purpose, same thing with Onik, is we want to help you. That's all we want to do. So here's what's going to happen, okay? For everyone that gives me a yes right now, I want to introduce you to something that I created called Zero Up Lite. Now, I do have something called Zero Up. It is a paid program. I'll be honest and upfront with you. But at the end of the day, I just want you to get started. So I created something called the Zero Up Lite. It's a 10-part training series for e-commerce. And here's exactly what you're going to get. You are going to get an extended free trial with Shopify, a deal that I put together when I was visiting at Shopify. And on top of that, you're not going to get 14-day free trial anymore. You will have an additional week. So you have 21 days to set up your store. But listen, if you go through my training, I can promise you, you can actually have a store up in 2 to 3 days max, spending 1 to 2 hours a night. Now, on top of that, when you are ready to launch your store, regardless of which payment plan you choose on Shopify, you will automatically get 10% off with Shopify your entire year. Like I said earlier, I just showed you how easy it is to actually upload a product on Shopify. Well, guess what? You can start building your store today, okay? And I purposely got an extended free trial because I know some of you are busy and some of you are just needing some additional time. So I asked them I need a longer free trial. So they gave me 21-day free trial specifically to the people that I actually offer this to, and a 10% discount as well. On top of that, you are also going to get access into my 10-part video training series that is going to be inside your Shopify account. You literally, okay, go through my 10-part video training series and you can start sending traffic and sales to your store. Now, here's the crazy part. Right before I started this section with you guys, I received an email from Joanna Lam, which is my COO of my company, and she actually forwarded an email to me that a specific member just went through my 10-part video training series, and she already made $700. And again, I did not charge a single penny for this. I just want to genuinely give this away and help you start your business. And guys, right, there's no risk right now for you. You're literally starting a business. I'm showing you the way, and you can start making a couple $100 to $1,000. I even have a member of our calls, Mark Tanter. He said that he has bought so much other e-commerce training out there, and he absolutely were not generating sales. Once he actually got my 10-part video training series, and again, I gave it away for free to him, he started generating sales, and he's on the path of making $2,000 to $3,000 this month alone. All right, and inside this 10-part video series, not only are you going to learn about traffic and generating sales to your store, here's what exactly you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to find your winning niche, okay? Niche selection is one of the most important aspect in creating your e-commerce store. In fact, a lot of people fail when they are choosing the wrong niche. And I'm going to show you exactly how to find your right niche. I'm going to show you step by step on how to set up your Shopify store. Okay, just follow along what I do, from setting up the shipping tables, from setting up the payments, and all those other stuff. Everything is shown to you over my shoulder. I will also show you how you can master inventory arbitrage. So what else you need to look for, what kind of pricing formula you should use on your store, and more specifically, I will share with you a strategy that I call the tripwire strategy. This strategy alone accounts for over $60,000 with one of my members who started 1.5 months ago with us, okay? This is one of the strategy of the many strategies, but I can tell you for a fact that this strategy alone can build you a 6-figure business. And I'm literally handing you the entire strategy and to show you what it is, how to use it, and most importantly, how to actually use it to sell in your store. I will also show you ways to actually turbocharge your store. Okay, there are things that you need to do to actually make your store a converting store and actually make more sales from the back end as well. And I'm going to share all these with you inside the 10-part video training series. I'm also going to show you step by step on how to get Facebook presence, how to create your Facebook page, what you need to do with your Facebook page, how to get a business manager account. All that are going to be showing. Now, the best part, you guys only had a sneak peek at Facebook ads, and I just share with you a little. I'm just only scratching the surface. But guess what? Inside this Zero Up Light, this free gift that I'm giving you guys, you are going to get the A to Z blueprint to Facebook ads. I'm not just going to show you how to set up an ad. I'm literally going to show you how you can analyze your ad. Setting up an ad is the easy part. The hardest part is how to analyze your ad. And I've created a new strategy that I call the 4 steps of leveling up, and it will cut your risk to bare minimal when you are advertising on Facebook, and what you need to look for when you are advertising on Facebook and scaling on Facebook at the same time. Last but not least, I will share with you exactly on how you can scale up your business as well. A total of 10 videos are going to be shown right inside. Now, on top of that, you will also have the ability to join our exclusive community. Inside this community is called the Starting From Zero community. You get your questions answered fast. We have been growing this community at a rate where it actually scared me right now. Everyone on there is so helpful. They're helping every single person out. In fact, I'm even on there helping every single person out. We have today close to 2,000 members in less than 1 month period. And every single person in there are creating their own e-commerce store, and they are helping every single person out. Now, because we are experiencing a massive growth, and obviously I'm trying to my best to be there as present as possible, here's what I also did, and you are going to be blown away. I have now retained 3 brand ambassadors for my companies to actually become your coach and to help you inside this community. You're literally going to get to basically post your question on there, and you will get a certified brand ambassador by me who are already building a 6 to 7 figure business to tell you what the answers are. So alongside with me, there are brand ambassadors inside this community to actually help you. And these people practice what I'm preaching right now. They're using all the same strategies that I've been using, and they've been following me, and they have been using my techniques, and I've been training them myself too. And these guys are going to be available inside the community to help you guys out. So all this are going to be given to you for absolutely zip. No money. I'm not asking for anything from you. Again, it's my mission to do this. You will also actually, the 4th thing, which is basically a surprise, we're also going to do our hashtag AskFredLam show. We are just like what Onik is doing for Learn Nation. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m., we have a live Q&A section where you can actually become where I can become your consultant and to give you trainings and additional stuff. And you have any questions, let me know, and I can actually review your website, tell you exactly what you need to do. So that is also included all inside on what you are grabbing today, which is Zero Up Light. So let me ask you again. Are you truly ready to get started? Type in a big capital ready right into the question box or the comment box below, and let me know if you are truly truly ready to get started. And if you want to give it a shot at e-commerce, and if you're ready to do so, let me know, because I'm just curious. Like, if you guys are absolutely ready, I'm literally going to hand this to you right now. Wow, I'm getting a lot of people coming in and saying ready right now. Wow, I'm getting a lot of people saying like woohoo, and Fonzil is always the best person. Like, he is I don't know what he does. He's always the first person that actually answers these, and I absolutely love it when it actually comes out here, when I see his name being the first one. All right, if you guys are truly ready, I've built something just for Learn, and it's actually inside Learn's website right now. So if you guys are ready to get started, you guys can actually go to www.learn.com/ecom, E-C-O-M-M, okay? In there, you're going to see a video of me giving you it as a present, and it will walk you through the steps on what you need to take to actually get your account, get signed up, and get my training, and all those other stuff. It's all actually shared inside that URL right now. So all you have to do, again, is just go to www.learn.com/ecom. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, if e-commerce is not right for you, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm just offering this for basically people or individuals right now that's here with us that I want to inspire you to start an e-commerce website. Now, obviously, if you are already creating your digital business or you're already creating your email business, please focus on that and don't go ahead and start doing e-commerce. What I really, truly want to tell you about one thing to make you successful is the word focus. Focus at one business at a time. If you've decided for the last 2 sections with Onik that you really want to go after digital publishing and email marketing, please stay there, okay? If you now decide to say, okay, I really want to start e-commerce, this is something that really inspires me to start my business, I'm dedicated to do all these, then go to the URL on the screen at www.learn.com/ecom with 2 M's. Now, here's one thing that I do want to bring up though. Anyone that is going to be actually getting 0 Up Lite, or regardless of what other free stuff that Onik is giving you guys, or other additional training, or in fact, all the things that you learned today and in the future with Onik, I really want to give you this quote that I've been using a lot lately is, everything is worthless until you take action. We spent an hour and 30 minutes together. I can literally tell you, if you decide to actually quit and not do anything with these sections, you're really wasting your time. These stuff are worthless to you. But if you actually take things into action, that's when you turn into gold mine. And I seriously want you guys to take action. A lot of people that I've been seeing is that the way that they're basically fearing, they have fear on taking actions. They have fears of making their business happen. They have fear on taking the first step. Listen, the only fear that is right now is yourself. Overcome that fear and take action and start your business. Regardless if it's e-commerce, digital publishing, or email marketing, the decision is yours. But I really, truly ask you guys to seriously take action on everything that you've learned. Regardless, again, if it's 0 Up Lite or things by Learn, you just got to take action. Focus, be dedicated. You will experience failure. I'm going to be honest and upfront, but failure will only make you stronger and have you become a better internet entrepreneur. I failed many times too, and failure is just the path to success. But again, if you actually don't even go ahead and do anything, then it's all basically worthless. Again, the URL is on the screen. Just go to www.learn.com/ecom right now if you're ready to actually join us and want to really start to kickstart how to start your business right now. Again, there's no credit card needed. Just start it right now. And just go to the URL on the screen at www.learn.com/ecom right now. It's a complete 10-part video training, absolutely free. All right. So with that, obviously I can go into Q&A section or whatever we want. Onik, I'm done. You have anything that you want to chime in on?
No, I want to know who's gone ahead and done this. Guys, this is an amazing offer. Look, you're just signing up for a free trial account on Shopify and getting his entire training for free. I would take him up on it. You know, Fred has helped my wife so much with her e-commerce business and helped me learn so much. It's a tremendous opportunity. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to type into the comment box, I want you to type, I did it, and taking him up on this, or if you're in the process of taking him up on it, so that we know how many people are doing it. Because I know the other thing is eventually we have to take it down, right? So we're not going to give it to everybody in the whole world. But I want you to go ahead and type in, I did it. Oh, let me put myself on screen. I just realized I'm not on screen. So let's see. All right. That was an amazing training. I was watching the comments and come in, and Fred, you rocked it, man. People were so excited. But guys, right now, this is your opportunity. Let me put the URL back on screen for you. It's learn.com/ecom, learn.com/ecom with 2 M's, ECOMM. All right, we got a lot. Jim, Gerardo, John, Kelly. We've got Rabinan, Rajiv, Katya, Natasha, Greg, Sheila, Sherry, Amira, Bob, Dulce, Andrew, Tamaz, Jazz. Oh my God. I can't read all the names. Are you seeing this, Fred?
I'm seeing this right now. Guys, I'm so happy that you guys are taking action. It's not really because I'm doing anything. I just see that you guys are so serious about building your business. I'm just so excited about it. And here's one thing that I kind of want to tell you guys. Other people actually sell this kind of course for like several $1,000s. I'll be genuinely honest, and I can back this up. And I'm only giving this away for free because I just see that I want to help. And that's the mission that Anik and I have this year, is to really do a lot of these content and just help you guys and to inspire individuals like you to really succeed online. So again, simply just go to the URL. I kind of see a lot of people coming in right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, wow. Well, listen, guys, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting such an absolute bombardment of people going, but you know what? Take the opportunity, guys. Seriously, take us up on it. Mohammed, Pam, Janice, Donna, James, Josephine, Jason. Wow. All right. Listen, guys, thank you so much, Fred, for amazing training. I am going to put this screen back on. Oh, actually, we'll leave it on your screen for a little bit more. All right, guys, you have another minute here. Now what I want you to do, if I put my screen on for a second, I'm going to give you a URL. How many of you would love to win our prize giveaway for today? So hang tight. Don't go anywhere. You're going to see a URL on that screen. It's facebook.com/learninc, facebook.com/learninc. And over there, you're going to see, I think you're going to see, let's see here. Yeah, you'll see it says, one of the first posts there says, join Anik now. He's live now. Successweekly.com. See more. And then when you pull it down, you'll see that we're talking about. I want you to go leave a comment under this post. The very top post. I want you to do a few things. Number one, I want you to click like on the Learn Inc. Facebook page. Number two, I want you to click like on the post. And number three, I want you to leave a comment. And in the comment, I want you to share with all of Learn Nation what you thought of today's training. Now, this is how you win your $500. You leave a comment here. I'm going to choose one of the people. Fred will choose one of the people that leaves a comment. I want you to tell everybody, because, guys, we are growing. You know, we're growing about 20% a week in our attendance here at Learn Nation. That's excellent. It's amazing. The bigger we get, the more powerful we get, the more benefit it is to you, the bigger and stronger community we are. So I want you to go here right now. Let's see if we've already got some people doing it. Let's have a look here. And this will be here. Absolutely. We've got people piling in. Author Liz Lawless says, unbelievable training by Fred. And Rachel Kamen says, I love it. Guys, I want you to tell Fred here right now what you felt about his training. Over 40 people have liked it. Remember also to click like on our Facebook page. So just like on the Learn page. We've got lots of amazing free content that's going to be coming out in addition to our Learn blog. That also reminds me to give you one more URL. Make sure you start checking our blog regularly at learn.com/blog. We have, as you know, at Learn made a complete transition on how we do everything that we do. It's all about training and all about content. I'm giving you the places to go right now, all right, where you will get tremendous content from us. Facebook.com/learninc. This is your opportunity to win the $500 giveaway. We're going to give you a few more minutes to do it. So we've already got over 30 comments that have poured in, over 70 likes. Continue to go there. Derek Yo says, I thought the training was amazing and was surprised that Fred could be sharing so much stuff in so much detail. Absolutely free. That is really generous. Thanks again, guys, and thanks, Onik, for making this happen. It's my absolute pleasure. And yes, Fred is awesome. That's why I told you guys I love the guy to death. Now, remember, do not forget, every Wednesday, I'm going to tell you guys in a minute what we're going over next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're going to be talking about how to build an email list. And I'm going to give you a case study of how I built an email list of over 10,000 people without using an opt-in page. We're going to share a new tool. We're going to talk about how to use something called quizzes. All right? So what I want to hear from you right now in the comment section is I want you to type in yes if you will be present next week. You are making a commitment to being here every week on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And also continue to go to facebook.com/learninc and put in your comment. This is your chance to win $500 prize. We've already got 80 comments now, 83 likes and 80 comments. I'm going to let this come through. Betty, hey, Betty, how are you? I'm so glad to have you here. Betty says this was amazing training about e-com. Fred walked us through the training and had a free giveaway at the end. Nothing to buy. Just totally awesome training. Sign up for next week's training. #LearnNation. And Betty said #LearnMasters. Betty, I don't know if you know this, but Learn Masters class number 2 is going on right now. It's finishing up tomorrow. So very, very proud of you. Betty was here. I had a chance to hang out with her just a few months ago at our Learn Masters 1 event. To keep the comments coming. Hey, Fred, one more time, one last opportunity for everybody. Tell them again the URL, why they should go. One last stretch, and then, guys, right after this, we are going to do the $500 giveaway. We'll talk more about next week. But in the meantime, keep going to facebook.com/learninc or go to facebook.com, type in learn, find our page, find the first post, click like on the page, click like on the post, and leave a comment for your chance to win $500 coming up in the next minute or two. Fred, one last go. Why should everyone do this?
So all you have to do, guys, is just go to the URL on the screen, www.learn.com/ecom. Again, I'm going to run you through exactly what you are going to get. You're going to get an extended trial of extended 21-day trial with Shopify for free. And when you're ready to launch it, it's basically just 10% off your entire year on whatever package you choose. Now, again, some of you guys are going to see only 14-day on it. As long as you use the link click on the banner, it will be 21 days. It will automatically update in your account. Same thing as 10% as well. And on top of that, you are going to get my exclusive 10-part video training series where you're going to learn about winning, how to find your winning niche, complete step-by-step store setup, how to master inventory arbitrage, a specific strategy that you can actually use to start generating sales. And people are making upwards of 6 figures alone with this strategy. I'm going to share exactly what it is. You're also going to learn how to turbocharge your store to turn your store into a moneymaker. You will also basically know how to create your Facebook presence, where then, most importantly, the A to Z blueprint to Facebook ads, from setting it up to analyzing, which is one of the most important things. Last but not least, you are going to learn exactly how to scale up your business. And if you've got questions, just join our exclusive Facebook community. My brand ambassadors and I will be there to answer your question at no charge. We're not selling you anything in there. We just wanted to create a community just like Learn Nation. We're creating one ourselves right now. Thanks to Onik doing this now. I'm actually copying him. I admit it. So we have our own community, and I have my brand ambassadors there to help you guys out to get your answers fast. You also have a weekly session with me. Again, it's kind of exactly like our the Success Weekly with Onik. There will be 0 stuff to buy. You get to bring your business to me. I'll be your consultant for that day. I'll answer your question. I'll tell you what you need to do. I'll give you training, etc., etc. So again, all you have to do to get all these, not asking for a single penny, simply go to www.learn.com/ecom with 2 M's, okay? ECOMM. And you're going to get everything that I just given you. And again, the 10-part video training series, as long as you guys are dedicated and run with it, you will see your first sale online, even if you had absolutely made 0 money in the past and you have 0 experience. And I'm getting a lot of people actually pouring in inside Facebook right now. And I actually want to give a big shout out to Vonzel. Like he's been one of the most crazy person that, I don't know, he's like hacking your software or something on it. He's always the first person that answers in a comment box. And he made a really great comment. I was smirking when I was reading it, but you now have so many comments on here, I can't even find it anymore. Let me see. He was talking about something about Avengers, and I literally I was smirking the entire time. I can't find it anymore. He said that it was like the Hulk smashing Loki and Fred slamming all the knowledge in Learn Nation. I can't find it anymore. There's too many comments in there. Like, there's literally so many comments in here, I can't even find it anymore.
That's awesome. Well, guys, I got logged out of Facebook, so I'm logging in real quick. That means you still have about a minute here to go to facebook.com/Learn Inc. That URL. Let me put it up here for you again. Facebook.com/Learn Inc. Make sure you also check out learn.com/blog for later when we're done with the webinar. Please do me a favor when you go to learn.com/blog. Please make sure you click like on all the posts. Let's get them out there. Let's get them viral. But let me see where we are on our number of likes and comments that we've got so far. How many people? Now remember, guys, when you go out there and you go to the lottery, I mean, your chances of winning are 1 in a million. Here, you get a chance to win cash every week, and right now we've got 175 comments. You have a chance of 1 out of 175 to win. That's awesome. Fred, just to read some comments, Fidan writes, awesome training. I think that if we would only get the first 2 steps, we would be ready to start. Ha, ha, ha. So much useful information, much different from other trainings online. This seems like a once-in-a-lifetime chance. We got Onyx Singhal is really committed to bring the best of best trainers here for students in his weekly sessions. Make sure to join in Learn Nation. So I love all the hashtag Learn Nations. As a matter of fact, last request I'll do is, guys, let's really build that community in ourselves. Let's go there. And if you get a chance on the Facebook page at any time when you're referencing Learn, just type in hashtag Learn Nation because it really triggers everybody in the community. We're close to 200 people. Fred, what I want you to do is I want you to choose a winner amongst the commenters and let me know their name so that they can submit me their email address via the polling tool. So Fred, go ahead and do that for a second. Please, if you would. It's your day, man. You were such an awesome guest. And we're going to choose our $500 winner. Now, again, refreshing your memory, next week, make sure you're here Wednesday night, 9 p.m. We will be going over this really cool tool. It's going to be myself presenting along with a very, very, very good marketer and close friend of mine, Rita Bansi. We're going to share with you a tool that allows you to start building email lists without having to do opt-in pages or build free gifts. It's a really cool new methodology. Facebook loves it. It's compliant. It's working. It's not in exchange for opt-in pages. I still love opt-in pages. 80% of my opt-ins every day still come from opt-in pages. But this is one of those additional things you should add to your arsenal because it is where the market is going. We are changing, and it is time for you to adapt. You must be here next Wednesday, 9 p.m. We will continue to grow. Next week, we will have more and more of our Learn Nation on board and here. One last check to see how many people we've had that have gotten active. Over 216 people now that have been active in our comment section. Fred, I think this just goes to show you how much everyone truly appreciated what you've done. Guys, you have no idea what we're doing coming up here at Learn Nation. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be your home. This is your home. I'm so glad you're here. We are committed to basically living our lives, waking up every morning and working with you. Robin Wood Spillas says, hashtag fantastic Fred. I like that. Fred, you could be your own superhero.
Yeah, well, I am right now, according to Fonzo. I found it. It was really, I need to say this. He said, Fred slammed his knowledge on us like Hulk slammed Loki on the first Avengers movie. The Lamb Slam on Learn Nation.
I like that. The Lamb Slam.
I was going to do a random one. And then Vonzo really used creativity, and this is some great copywriting over there. So I would say he should get the $500.
All right, there we go. Well, congratulations to Vonzo. Everybody, go to that question box, the comment box, and type in congrats. All right, congrats, Vonzo. So, Vonzo, here's the deal. I saw you a second here. Let me take your picture of your name. Vonzo Sawyer Sr., what I need from you, sir, is please, if you could go to the polling tool and submit to me your email address. Okay, submit to me your PayPal email address so that we can make sure we get a PayPal over to you. Please do that right now. Polling tool, don't do it on Facebook. You don't want your PayPal email public on Facebook. Go over to the polling tool and type that in. And everybody else who's watching right now, let's all type in congrats to Vonzo for winning the $500 today for making a Avengers analogy. You will always win here at Learn Nation when you make a Avengers analogy. Vonzel, I've got your name. If our comments are flying in, for some reason, if I am not able to see your email address, we will make sure someone from our team finds you and contacts you. Actually, you know what? I'll do one better. Let me message you right now. Vonzel, I'm sending you a message. Please, I'm sending you a private message on Facebook. Please send me your PayPal email address. All right. Or Vonzel, if for some reason you don't hear from us, and if you don't catch you in the polling tool, please feel free to send us an email to support@learn.com. All right. Congratulations to Vonzel. Everybody else, congratulations for being here. I just love this, guys. We're closing in on 2 hours, and more than anything, hey Fred, from the bottom of my heart, man, thank you so much for what you did, what you did today for the community here at Learn Nation. We appreciate you for it. I know you've been having a long day. I know I've been having a long day, but you'd never know because we love this, guys. You don't even know this. Fred was on a webinar right before this. This guy's been on, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours of webinars today. Yet what we do, we're so passionate about it. Fred is so passionate about being here to help everybody at Learn Nation that he troopered through it. And then on top of that, he gave away his training at the end for free. So Fred, thank you. Thank you to everyone at Learn Nation. Go over to the Facebook page. Make sure you click like. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you engage with us. And make sure you tell your friends and tell everybody to be on these sessions every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Next week, we will be talking about unique ways to build your email list. I'll be giving you my 10,000 lead strategy and case study of how I did it from Facebook without a free lead magnet and without a opt-in page. It's going to be a killer next week. Fred, hats off, man. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. We'll see you next week. And remember, again, last opportunity, learn.com/ecom, E-C-O-M-M. If you want to take up Fred on his opportunity and get his free 10-video course, just for signing up for Shopify. It doesn't get any better than that, all right? I wish you guys all the best, all the most success in the world. And remember, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back. This is Onyx Nagal signing off. See you on the next one.